And we are live. What's up, nerds? I'm the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome to another live stream. Just gotta check if everything's the way it's supposed to. Live. What's up, nerds? Yeah, I can hear myself. That's great. Stream is running. Stream is streaming. Game is gaming. Everything seems to be quite alright. Now, I just need to check if the volume is alright. So you will hear me double for a second. Great. Stream is running. Stream is streaming. Game is gaming. Everything seems to be quite... I could make myself a bit louder, or at least the game a little bit more quiet. Something like that. Mr. Bodiley, good morning. Good morning to you too. Good morning, yeah, well, 8 o'clock p.m. I mean, I'm guessing some people are waking up at this time. But yeah, hello and welcome. Now we are gonna go, let's see, do we have something for the black market? We could buy the amplifier for bigger area effect or just moving faster. Sure, let's move faster. 8% overall. But I think we just wanna go and like earn some more before we go back to the black market. Alright, so they put new stuff in. We got the regular bounty hunted, reward is on your head, stop fleeing and take on the horde of bounty hunter gunning for it. Or now new the daily struggle. Every day is a new struggle for survival in the desert. Show us you're the fittest. Here everyone is on the same level, no black market upgrades, but play at any infamy level. Even the one you didn't unlock yet. Huh. So this is... wait. Alright, this is the daily challenge. The player in first right now is Deaflo. All foes deal 2 more damage to you. Oh, fuck this. How many? 18 is the most. Interesting. I wanna try this. Alright, so... yeah, global score, Deaflo is first with 335,000 points. Interesting. Screw it. Let's start this. So we are at infamy level 15, which is... did I unlock it last time? I'm not sure if we already unlocked 15 or if 14 is the last one. So we start without any black market upgrades, which means we don't have enough damage to kill the regular goblins so right now. Also, they deal 2 more damage with each attack, which means a single attack kills me. At least for now. And we want to just get as many points as possible to see if we can beat their flow. So that's pretty cool. They put in a daily challenge. We're gonna go with more damage so that we kill them in 1 hit. They put in daily challenges, which makes things a lot more replayable, because every day you got a new challenge. That's basically what that means now, doesn't it? Where Cactus? I know see Cactus. Well, I don't have my webcam on for now because I just... yeah, I think I am pretty tired. I think I look pretty tired. But, I mean, if you wanna, I can put up the webcam a bit later. But first I need to... let's go with attack damage. But first I need to set up the green screen. So, after this run, if you want, I can... I just... okay. Wow. Forget what I said. I'm gonna... if you want, I can put up the green screen right now. Just give me a second, and don't worry if things get loud for a bit. Alright, let's see. Facecam. Facecam, where are you? Oh, wait, I mean the facecam should be on top, right? Okay, we have this piece here. We have this piece there. Alright. And also we need some more light. Yeah, that looks about right. Hi, it's me, the cactus. Also, by the way, I got a new microphone. I mean, doesn't it sound just incredible? Or at least so much better than my old one. Okay. I hope there's not too much glare in the glasses. Renegade glasses, ha 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 ha. Yeah, I'm wearing my glasses currently. Okay, so the goal was 335,000. We got a score of 2,000. Let's try this again. You look tired. Thank you! Gee, I wonder why. Also, I'm pretty sure this stream will be like an hour long. Maybe an hour and a half. Like, it won't be a big stream. I'm very tired. It was a tiring week. But I just really wanted to stream, so here I am. Interesting. Wait. It's the exact same as last time. Oh, okay. Depending on, like, let's see what the next level up brings. Because if it's the same as last time, which it is. Interesting. That means we're playing a seed, which means it's basically the same run every single time. With the same upgrades every single time. Which makes sense, because we are basically playing against other people, or on a leaderboard against other people. So it would just make sense that we all have the very same run, or the very same upgrades every single time. So that you can actually accurately fight against others. Like you know what I mean. Compete against others. Okay, so many enemies, so many enemies. Okay, we want more attack speed, and technically we really want way more attack damage as well. Ouch! You look tired, but you sound incredible. Thank you. Renegade Sleeptus. Lead Cactus? Why? I don't know. Wait, whatever. Okay, we're gonna try it one more time, and if I die, like, in an instant again, then I might just... You have to get faster? Yeah, I really do. I really do have to get faster. Oh, yeah. So, reason I'm wearing the glasses currently is because next week I have an appointment with the doctor, with the eye doctor, optometrist or whatever it's called in English. And if everything goes according to plan, then next week I do have LASIK surgery, which means they're gonna laser my eyes. And for that, I am not allowed to wear my contact lenses for the next week. So if everything goes according to plan and everything works out and I can get the surgery next week, not last week, next week, then 2 days ago will have been the last day that I've ever worn my contact lenses, and I look forward to that quite a lot. Alright, I'm just gonna try and destroy the shooting enemies, because they, as I keep saying, are the bane of my existence. Especially the shooting, whatchamacallit, deputies. I almost got killed by the other shooter because I didn't see it. Oh. But let's see, okay. You have to get faster, sure. Don't you dare dying. Dying. Yeah, dying is a weird word. Lying and dying are weird words to write, because I always have to think how they are written. Are you scared? Nope. Absolutely not. Wait. Did I just get 3 upgrades for... No, okay, it was just for object something. I don't know, to me it kind of felt like I've read something like upgrades and object choices, but I'm pretty sure I just misread. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely not scared. They told me how things will be, and I mean, let's face it, if I didn't trust the doctor, then I wouldn't do it, right? So I am fully placing my trust in the doctor and his machines. It's a eye clinic, basically. No, not really an eye clinic, but a specialist. And I mean, all he does is just do stuff to eyes of patients. And so I'm pretty sure he's figured out how to do that, right? Like, if I had problems with my teeth, I would go to the dentist, and I would absolutely want to believe that my dentist knows what they're doing, right? Oh, what's that? Your projectiles now bounce off the edges of the screen. Maximum 2 times, but reduce your attack speed. Oh, come on. That sounds so cool, but no. Shoot an orbiting projectile or emit an aura. Let's go for the projectile. Max van der Baan, hi! Alright. Alright, so Max, my long hair are still there. It's just... They are still there. I just put them back and I shaved a little bit of here and a little bit of here, basically giving me slight side cuts, because currently I have to wear my glasses and it sucks with long hair, or with long hairs on the side, because they would, like, everything would be alright, but as soon as I moved my glasses even a little bit, the hair would stick out everywhere, and that just looked like the worst. Alright, let's see what chat is doing. Like, these glasses I bought on the internet from a site that's specialized in glasses and all, but it's just not the same as just going to a optician, something like that, whatever they're called, and getting your eyes like professionally measured and stuff. So these glasses, they are great, they work, but I have problems reading, like that's an arm's length away from me, and I have slight problems reading. I could make it bigger, but whatever. Alright, let's see. Whatever. Okay. Not slide cuts. Side cuts. Take slides. Oh, side cuts. Okay, thanks. Slide cuts. Whatever. Let's go with the orbiting projectile. I mean, aura that slows. That slow enemies near us. Whoa. Like this one that almost killed us because I forgot that someone was standing right next to me. So yeah, for everyone tuning in this case Max, they added daily challenges. So it's basically not a specific challenge as in do this and do that with this ability, but it's... So globally everyone has the exact same run, the exact same seed. So every level upgrade will be the same for everyone else playing this daily challenge. I'm gonna go for maximum health for once, because now I can live a single hit. So even if I restart this run, or if I were to die, which I mean, of course I won't die. If I were to die in this run and start it again, every single level upgrade would be the exact same as it was this time. Which is an interesting way. Holy shit, I shouldn't have. I should not have. Yet I did. Okay, down there are some hearts. 2 at least, right? I want to get them. They won't bring me up far enough so that I can live another... That freaking projectile almost killed me. But for some reason, for some reason I was able to dodge it. Like, not that one. Okay, I'm not gonna do the daily challenge again. This is just the worst. It's kind of fun, but this is not how I want to play this game. I'm gonna go with the regular bounty hunter. And I haven't played Sarah in a long time. We're already at infamy level 15. Let's do this. Alright. Oh, for God's sake, good. I thought you got bald. Okay, I mean, I'm getting bald. My hair are getting thinner, they're getting less and less, but no, it's just, I still have my long hair, just put them together. He's getting bald, he's just not accepting it. No, I'm accepting it. I don't like it, but I am accepting it. I like my hair gets thinner and thinner, it's just, I mean, I'm 30. And Mr. Bordy Lee, you know, with 30, you are old. Old as hell. You're basically dying soon, you know? Okay, where was I? He's getting bald. He keeps on searching for a way to that hard? Okay, whatever. That's nice, so choose wisely. Okay, whatever. Mr. Bordy Lee, I have no idea what you are rambling on about, but I'm sure you're having fun. So we're just gonna jump in, and I mean, it's gonna be the same difficulty basically, because we start with, what's it called, infamy level 15, but then again, we now have our black market bonuses. So that makes things way easier. We start with more health, we start with more dashes, we start with more damage. I mean, much more attack speed sounds great. That's one whole shot per second more. So now we're at 2.5 instead of 1.5. I mean, we are playing Sarah, so of course we're gonna go for attack speed. That's basic math. We're gonna raise our maximum health, why not? So, yeah, we still can only take two hits. But still, I mean, 6 health is not bad. What will we get? I mean, more attack speed, right? We have enough to kill the little guys right now. So more attack speed it is. Give me EXP. Give me more EXP and give me more EXP. What do we want? More damage. 65 now. Every 2 points something. Wait. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. She has her ability baseline where the longer you stay still, the more attack speed you get. I totally forgot about that. When we beat infamy level, I want to say 10 with her, we permanently unlocked that as her baseline ability. Totally forgot about that. That's awesome. Heal area damage each time you dash. Permanently augments your damage, but your projectiles are slower. I mean, 20% more damage, but no. Projectiles are slower. Like, we are speed, technically. So we don't want to slow anything down. We want to just make everything faster. And also a bit stronger, because we want to kill enemies in one single hit. Ugh. Let's reroll this once. Ooh, we could go for way more health, or we go for more attack speed. I mean, come on. What am I supposed to do, right? Of course I'm gonna go for the attack speed. Wait, look at that. We already go up to 6, 7. Oh, fuck. That's what you get for just looking at the numbers and not at the playing field. And I mean, I gotta say, I still think Sarah is the most well-rounded character. Because yes, you usually play her on speed. Not the drug, but just attack speed. But it's just, no matter what you do when playing with Sarah, it just works. Because it's just how she is. Deal area damage before you dash. Projectiles slow down enemies. Sure, let's slow down enemies. That's always a great ability in my opinion. I mean, of course I want to go for few more dashes and maybe just dealing damage when dashing, stuff like that, but It's not that big of a deal currently. We have 3 dashes overall. We deal damage where we land, so that's alright. Okay, level up. Great. And I see the chat is moving once again. You're gonna die, but I'll not die without trumpets and fireworks. Yeah, exactly. Would have more fun if you knew classic pop songs. I do know quite a lot of classic pop songs, but oh, Sierra Madres. Ooh, it sounds like something that I've heard, but yeah, no idea. Well rounded. Did you call her fat? Yes. I just called Sarah fat. What you gonna do about it? Or Sandy. What Cactus doesn't know, I lost my hair at my mid-20s, but I kept my long hair at the back and sides of my head. So if I'm wearing a hat or something, it still looks like my hair's like in my mid-30s, but it's still, okay. I'm guessing it still looks like in your mid-20s, but you're in your mid-30s, if I read that correctly. Without, I look 10 years older, sadly. Yeah, well, that's the thing. But anyway, I'm gonna go with maximum health, why not? Why don't we? Also give me that heart, so that now we can live 2 hits before bad things happen. You know, the dying part. Okay, what I really want is something like bounce or pierce. It's either or, I don't want both usually. I wanna go with damage. I mean, 90 damage is not bad, it's just not great. Okay, leave me the fuck alone. Oh, come on. He couldn't die before. Oh, whatever. With an aura that slows enemies, whenever you dash, gain a 100% crit chance. Yes, please. Because now I can do stuff like that, and I said I can do stuff like that. I just crit. Quite a lot. Okay. 5, 6. Can I get another heart so that I'm full for a second? Please. That would be nice. Also, I really want Pierce. Because Sarah with... freaking projectiles everywhere. Sarah with her basic ass projectiles that still do what they're supposed to, but she's the only one without like any bonus ability on her regular attacks, right? No, wait. All-in has the same, but All-in has a special ability bonus to his shots. Nigel is ice. But Toko has attack speed bonus, but projectiles are also just projectiles, right? So yeah, it's basically only Nigel who has different projectiles. So yeah, that was kind of stupid of me. And there is a pierce. It's just 1 pierce, but then again, 1 pierce can be enough, as we know from James Bond. Ha ha ha, there it is. Pierce Brosnan again. No one has ever said that joke. Ha ha ha. Alright. Jet is moving, so next level up, I have to turn my head to the right again. Which for you will look like I turned it to the left. But it won't be, because it's my right, and I just mirrored everything. Alright, where was I? I'm gonna call you and talk in your stream. Excuse yourself. What? No, I won't accept your call. Long story short, I want my hair back. Yeah. I hope it's allowed to dream. Sure. And I mean, there are things like hair implants and stuff like that. I just don't know how successful they are over time, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm sure I could get like some hair implants on here, because in the middle I have a stripe where it's just very little hair. I just don't know how long that would last, and if I want to keep my long hair, does that actually work that way? I'm not sure. But like, getting back to full hair, I once had full hair, and every time I went to the hairdresser, they were like, yeah, we're just gonna take a little bit out from like in between, and I was like, sure, because I had so much. But now, So I don't think that getting back to full hair actually works. But if anyone from Keeps is watching this and thinks about sponsoring this channel, I would be up to try. But whatever. This has so much zombie apocalypse vibes. Yeah, it kinda has, right? It kinda has. Max just a dreamer. He dreams his hair is not away. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne Dreamer. That one is great. By the way, I have to crack my window open a little bit. It's warm in here. Pierce Brosnan, whatever. Cordy's quoting Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, we all should quote Ozzy Osbourne from every now and then. Like, what the fuck is this? Where the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you? Amazing quote. Okay. What do we do? Move speed? No, let's go for, I don't know, crit damage. We don't really have, like, we have 5% critical hit chance, so the crit damage doesn't really do too much. But once again, like, shooting as fast as we do, 5% is still quite useful, because technically every 20th shot is a crit. And I mean, currently we shoot 5 shots a second, so every 4 seconds we technically should, like, theoretically, should crit. Let's go with cooldown reduction for our dashes and shit. Cooldown on our shit, you know what I mean? I don't know how that would work. Like, do you have to go to the toilet more often then? How did... I was dashing through them! Freaking shit piece of garbage enemy asshole stuff. A little bit of a potty mouth today. I'm too tired to filter myself. I hate it. And I thought that, what was it, infamy level 10 with the double damage was bad, but nope. Infamy level 15, it's the worst. But I know we get an achievement if we win. Of course, I didn't see that. Stuff. Like, I'm not actively working towards achievements, but I know we get one. I know we will get one. Ozzy ate a bat and didn't got corona. True. There is my renegade Mathis. Haha. Wasn't it a chicken? No, it was a bat that was thrown on stage, and it was a dazed bat. Like, it was, I wouldn't say sleeping, but it was dazed. It didn't move, so Ozzy thought it was just like a fake bat. It was just a toy or something like that. That's why he was like, you know what, that's gonna be really badass. He picked it up, bit into it, and when he had blood in his mouth, he was like, oh shit! That was a bat. And yes, it was still alive. It was just dazed. So, yeah, it wasn't really intentional. It was intentional for him to bite the head off the bat. It just wasn't intentional for it to be a live bat. So, yeah. Don't know if that makes it better, but I mean, at least I can technically understand why he did it. Would I do it if I thought it was a fake bat? I don't know. Like, why would I? But then again, maybe... Ooh, and we start with more attack speed again. So yeah, it wasn't that he had a bat with him and was like, I'm gonna fucking bite the head off this living bat. No, he was not aware. And he was probably on drugs. Let's face it, he was probably on drugs. Because he's Ozzy freaking Osbourne. Fun fact about Ozzy Osbourne, and I mean, most people know it by now, but Ozzy Osbourne has a different metabolism and also a different, like, he has a different genetical makeup than regular people. And by that I don't mean, oh my goodness, Ozzy Osbourne is completely different than others. No, but he has a slight mutation. And yes, that is, as we all know, a scientific word. He has a mutation in, I don't know what part of his body, you know what I mean? I don't know which, if it's the metabolism, if it's the nerve system, some part of him, like, he has a strange mutation where he's not immune to drugs, but he can take drugs way better than others. Like, he won't have the same side effects as others. He won't have nearly as much of a problem as others when taking drugs, or much of a hangover. And I mean, we all know he had a whole lot of after effects and all. He's basically a broken human being. But the thing is, his body could break down drugs, or can break down drugs way better than a regular body of regular people. But the one thing, or one of the things that his body really can't break down is caffeine. Caffeine? Caffeine, yeah. I ran into that. I saw it coming, I ran into that. Yeah, that was bad on my part. Like, caffeine, he can't, like, drink coffee because that completely fucks him up. Which is so weird. So the one drug that pretty much, that many people are taking, doing, whatever, caffeine, because let's face it, it is a drug, he absolutely cannot do. But other stuff, cocaine, I think he even said that there was a time where he took like heroin every now and then, and he didn't get addicted to it, or at least he was able to quit it after a few times, because he was like, nah, don't like that, not like, nah, it's not for me. So one of the most addicting, if not the most addicting drug, or like regular drug, I'm pretty sure there are some weird variations of all kinds of drugs out in the world, like pretty sure there are some. Come on, how the heck, why am I so slow, so bad? I mean, I am tired, so of course I'm kind of slow. But yeah, the big bad drug, heroin, the one that fucks you up and destroys your life, he was like, yeah, I tried it, it wasn't great, I didn't enjoy it. Caffeine though, caffeine just completely wrecked him. And that is so weird. Alright, I'm sure that was pretty bad for him. Yeah, still talking about the bad. Yep, the thing he said, it stuck with him for a while. Like, of course it was great publicity on some level, but I mean, yeah, eating a live animal on stage, or at least biting off its head, and then finding out it was a live animal. Yeah. Ozzy is an alien. I mean, he might be. He might be an alien, he might be a demon, he might be, I don't know. Cactus Help. It seems Bordy has a lack of classic metal knowledge. We should educate him. Let's start when metal was real, early 70s. Are you playing one-handed? Nope. I mean, sometimes, kinda, right now. Ozzy was never my favorite. I mean, I do like Ozzy. I know way too little of Ozzy's songs to actually say if I really like Ozzy or not. Like, a few songs are amazing. Like Crazy Train, everybody knows Crazy Train, I would guess. Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne is an amazing song with a very recognizable intro of, I'm pretty sure it was him shouting all aboard and then laughing crazily, maniacally. And that's just a really good song. Then an amazing Ozzy Osbourne song is Mama I'm Coming Home. It's a ballad, but it's a great ballad that I know from the movie Little Nicky, which was one of the good Adam Sandler movies, although looking back at it, it probably wasn't. But back then, I loved it. And one Ozzy Osbourne song that I absolutely, I mean, yeah, Dreamer, as we all already established, also good song. Very mainstream. Like, I don't want to say it in a negative way, but it is very mainstream playable, as in you can play it and people will listen to it, people will like it. And I don't say that as a bad thing. I really don't. Like, songs being mainstream, that's not a bad thing. That just means that more people can enjoy it. But yeah, one Ozzy Osbourne song that I can really recommend is Ozzy Osbourne featuring Elton John, Ordinary Man. That one is from his latest album, I think, or at least one of his latest albums, because I think he recently had another one, not sure, but oh come on, yeah. Ozzy Osbourne featuring Elton John, Ordinary Man. That one is incredible. Especially, like, musically, it's good, probably even great, but lyrically, it's an amazing song. It's a very, very open and vulnerable song, I would say, for both of them. Because as different as they are quite similar in many, many ways. If you ever watch Pulp Fiction, the reason why John Travolta is always on the toilet, because he's heroin addict, and as such, you have problems of, I don't know, in English, Verstopfung, constipation. Heroin makes you constipated? Really? Interesting. I did not know that. I thought, like, I didn't really think too much about him being on the toilet quite a lot. Especially since I think they show him once or twice, like, taking drugs. So I just assumed he was going there to take drugs. Or sometimes just because the script needed him, or the story needed him to go to the toilet for reasons and stuff. But yeah, that I didn't know that heroin makes you constipated. But then again, I really don't know too much about heroin, and it's one of the drugs that I really don't want to know much about. I mean, I technically like learning about it, sure thing, but heroin is like, yeah, it's basically the big no-no drug. I didn't go for the peers there because we already have 5 peers, and I mean, what's the real difference between 5 and 6 peers? Like, it's one more pierce, I get it, but we already pierced through 5 enemies, so would 6 really do that much of a difference? Or makes that much of a difference? I don't know. Okay, let's go for attack speed. I wanna see, like, if the game keeps giving me attack speed, of course I'm gonna go for it, because I like seeing, what's his face again? Nigel just throwing a whole bunch of shurikens. The sheriff shurikens. Ninja stars, as they say. As they call it. Alright. And Mr. Bordelli said, you died. Well, thank you. I didn't notice. Get bigger, deal more damage, but slower. You know what? Sure. That means I should invest in some movement speed sooner or later. But yeah, we are already at enough movement speed that we can shoot a second shurikens while the first one is still in midair. I think, like, with enough attack speed, we will be able to shoot like 3 or 4 at the same time, or at least while the others are still in midair. Yeah, that just looks cool. I like it. Okay, we're close to leveling up. We are leveled up. I don't care about Pierce. Let's reroll. And go for movement speed. I had a class once where street workers talked to us about drugs. Yeah. I can't really remember, but I think we had something like that as well. He said heroin and all the other stuff isn't really that bad. It's all about information and amount of the drug. Knowing your limits and stuff. Yeah. Like, with every single drug, like, there are people who are more prone to being addicted to stuff. Like, it doesn't have to be drugs. People get addicted to everything, as we know. I mean, you can get addicted to chocolate. You can get addicted to, as we know, gambling, to playing games, like stuff like that. You can get addicted to everything. Pretty sure there are people... Oh, shit. There are people who are addicted to reading. Like, I'm sure there are. It's just reading is a thing that's not really frowned upon. If you read, good on you. The thing is, many, and I'm not for drugs. I'm not advocating any drugs or whatever. I don't mind marijuana. I'm not taking any. I've tried it, but I don't care for it too much. But I don't mind it. And if people want to take it, in their free time if they know what they're doing, sure. Like, absolutely, why not? The thing is, information with everything, as you said, kind of, is key. And every single drug can fuck you up, even the harmless ones. And marijuana is one of the harmless ones. And I died again. I think I'm gonna put down the difficulty. I'm not gonna go for 15 infamy right now. Like, what was I saying? Many people, as we know, like many people, drink alcohol. And alcohol is proven to be more harmful than stuff like marijuana. Alcohol is a pretty bad drug. It is, but it's socially accepted for the longest time, thanks to many different factors. And so people won't look at you like weird if you say, yeah, sure, I'll like to drink alcohol. People are like, of course you do, it's alcohol. I mean, I get looked at weird when I say I don't drink alcohol because I really don't like it. I don't like the taste, I don't like how it makes me feel. I mean, a little bit tipsy, sure, can be fun, but I just don't like alcohol. And people look at me weird for not taking a drug, you know? And on the other hand, if you say, yeah, of course I smoke weed, many people who, especially those people who don't know or who don't know too much about it, will look at you weird. Because what? But that's illegal. Yes, it is illegal, but if it weren't, everything would be fine because it is way less harmful than alcohol. And again, not advocating for it, not saying you should smoke weed, absolutely not. I'm all for it, hey, don't take any drugs, but I mean, that's every person's own decision to make, right? I would just, and let me say it like this, I'm a curious person. I would technically like to know what taking different drugs feels like, what it makes you feel. I just don't want to try it out. I don't want to find out for myself. You know what I mean? I like stuff like LSD or whatever. It's supposed to be a quite strong hallucinogen. Yeah. And I would really like to see like what that does. I will never try it to find out. Same with heroin. It's supposed to be like this incredibly bad thing, and I would like to know what it is, what it makes you feel, but I will never, ever try it out for myself, because why the hell would I? Okay, this is a new ability, and now my shots are bouncing from the screen. It just puts down my attack speed by 30%, which is not that big of a deal since we are Sarah and we can increase our attack speed by quite a lot, even just by standing still. So yeah, I would absolutely advise people to keep away from heroin, because that is probably the worst of them all. But then again, it's something that I don't know too much about it. But even if I knew more about it, I'm pretty sure it still wouldn't be, I wouldn't be an advocate for it. Like, it's possible that heroin isn't as bad as it's made out to be. It's highly likely it's not as bad as it's made out to be. Oh. But that doesn't mean that it isn't, oh, come on, that it isn't bad. Like, you know what I mean? Getting hit in the face is probably not as bad as you think it is. But do you want to get hit in the face? No, of course not. Why would you? That's stupid. Know what I mean? Anyway, let's stop talking about drugs, I think. But then again, let's see what the chat has to say about that. Okay. He just said, don't take the stuff from the internet and the, what's the word, not natural things. Synthesized drugs, I think. Although the most potent toxins in the world are natural things. But yeah, synthesized drugs are bad because they're just made to be as potent and as addictive as possible. Or sometimes not as addictive as possible, but as potent as possible, and yeah. Grass stinks. I don't like stinky. So marijuana, it has a very distinct smell. I wouldn't say it stinks. It's just you smell it and you know what it is. Even if you have never smelled it, you basically know what it is. The taste is interesting, as in I've never smoked any, but yes, I've tried it in a brownie or such. And chocolate with marijuana, it's just a weird taste. It kind of works. Not saying you should take it, absolutely not, but whatever. And if possible, read my last big message with hasn't showed up and then rewatch Pulp Fiction. Yeah, that's, again, very interesting. I did not know that heroin is supposed to give you indigestion or what's the word I was using? Yeah, whatever. Where you can't poop. Whoa, what's that behind you? It's my green screen! It's my microphone, although that's right before me. So, hello, Enrico Pucci? Pucci? Enrico Pucci, pretty sure. Sounds Italian. So it would be Enrico and not Enrico, but yeah. Renegade Dructus. Yeah, I know everything about it. It's a three-headed monkey. No, it isn't. It's worst of all at our lifetime now crystal meth and crocodile. What? The worst of all at our lifetime now are crystal meth and crocodile. Why crocodile? I don't get that. Crystal meth, yeah, that's supposed to be incredibly bad. How did this turn into a drug podcast? I don't know. People just say stuff. Because he's trying to get drugged us now. Exactly. Now, let's get away from drugs. People say no to drugs. I mean, again, it's your call if you are of age. If you're underage, absolutely say no to drugs. If you are an adult and you want to partake in it, then there is one big advice from me, and it's not something like it's something that I always knew about and heard about, but it's always good to keep in mind. If you wanna try any drug, and I mean at your own discretion, I'm saying don't do it. Absolutely don't. Like, whatever. Any drug you wanna try, do it with someone who knows what they're doing, who knows where to get it from. And again, not just there is in this nearby park there are people selling. No, a trusted source from them. Shoot 4 times faster but deal 3 times less damage. Yes, please. I just love this so much, and now it's bouncing everywhere. That looks so weird. I love it. Do it with someone who knows what they're doing. Because, like, in the worst case, and you don't respond well to it. Your body doesn't like it. Your body rejects it or whatever. If you do it with other people who are inexperienced, who don't know what to do, who don't know how long it will take, who don't know anything about it, that can be the worst. That can really screw you up. That can really screw you up. If people actually know what they're doing, if they know, like, how these things work, how they will work on your body, and how, if, like, there are some drugs where you freak out and everyone completely freaks out, and that's normal. You freak out for like 10 minutes and then you're coming down a little bit. And if you do these types of drugs with people who don't know about that, they will freak out with you. Everyone will freak out, and shit will be really bad. If there are people who know that that's gonna be happening, they at least know that it's happening and they can guide you through. So if you want to do drugs, and again, I would highly advise you not to do it. I would also highly advise people not to smoke and not to drink, but people don't listen to me when I say stuff like that. If you are going to try any drugs, get a guide. Get a drug guide. Like someone, I've met someone when I was in Guatemala a few years back. He was a cool guy. I won't name any names, but cool guy, really fun to hang out with. Smoked some weed every now and then, but whatever. he basically told us that, yeah, he pretty much tried every, like, regularly available drug. Because, I mean, drugs are easy to get if you know what you're doing. At least that's what it seems like. I never actually actively searched for it, but that's what it actually seems like. And he pretty much tried every commercially available drug. That sounds like he bought it at his store. No, he pretty much tried every drug he could, but always with someone who knows what they're doing, who knows how much you should take. And so I think he said he even tried heroin once, but in such a small dose that, yes, he got a little bit of the what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for. The results, basically. He got a little bit of the results, but none of the, like, withdrawal symptoms afterwards. And I would absolutely never do that, because why the hell would I? But he's a grown man. He knows what he at least was smart enough to do it always with someone who knew what they were doing. Okay, this one isn't that great because we're only doing 45 damage right now. We could heal, but that would increase our base dash cooldown. I think we're gonna collect all the attractables. Attract all the collectibles. Oh, come on. There were hearts up there. Anyway, okay. Max just hates crocodiles. Why? I like crocodiles. And he wanted to point it out. Always better to do stuff with people who know what they're doing. Drugs, work, amore. True. True. Like, you usually learn from people who know what they're doing. Okay, back to the menu. I wanna play as Nigel again. But this time with a infamy level of only 14, because just the taking 3 damage with a single hit is just the worst. But yeah, let's step away from the topic of drugs. I feel like that's not something that I should, like, discuss too much on YouTube. But again, I really don't take drugs. The only things that I've tried so far were alcohol and marijuana, and both are not my favorites. Like, both I don't really like that much. And if I don't like that much, I really hate alcohol. Like, I really, really don't like it. And again, yeah, I said let's drop the topic, but let's go back to alcohol for a second, because I recently was at a class reunion, and it's so weird how, come on, I'm really way too slow. I'm just tired. I should go to bed soon. But it's so weird. Again, I don't like alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, and I don't even like smelling alcohol. Like, most alcohol just smells bad. I don't like beer. I don't know what people find so good about beer. I don't know how people can drink beer to their lunch, like with their lunch or whatever. It's weird to me, but then again, everybody likes what they like. I get that. I'm not saying, oh, nobody should drink because I don't like it. Oh, come on. I'm gonna be dead so fast. But the thing is, people really do look at you. Okay, that was bullshit. People really do look at you weird if you say you don't like alcohol. Lucas, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for saying nice glances. Hopefully they'll be gone next week. And nice microphone. Oh yeah, it sounds so good. Alright. Press Alt F4 for 100 extra damage. It's true, no cap. Is it though? Is it? I'm not gonna try it. You know what? I do believe you. I'm just not gonna try it, because that would ruin the game. Like, seriously. Alt F4, you can't get me with that one. Where was I? Kids and fans, this is a time traveling message from the past. If you rewatch Cactus stream when he only got 700 subs, drugs are no bueno. Exactly, drugs are no bueno. Drugs are no bueno because they make you time travel? No, but I get what he means. If people in like 10 years come back to this stream and listen to all of this, I'm not encouraging anyone to take drugs. I think people just shouldn't take drugs, but I also think that grown people should be able to make their own decisions, their own informed decisions. The biggest problem are uninformed decisions. But yeah, there's this thing. I don't know if there's like an English equivalent. I mean, of course there is, but there's a thing called a Radler, which is beer and lemonade, technically. Yeah, beer and lemonade. It has less alcohol percentage than regular beer because it has lemonade in it. It tastes better than regular beer because it has lemonade in it. Stuff like that. It's called a Radler. I don't know. There is of course a English equivalent of it. I just don't know what it's called. Let's call it beer juice. And the thing is, like I keep saying, I don't like alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. I don't like beer. But if I am like out with friends and I just feel like, you know what, I'm gonna drink a little bit, then I usually have either one bottle of beer, and that's pretty much it for the whole evening, or I'll have a Radler, a beer juice. Because it's still kind of nasty, but at least it has juice in it or lemonade in it, so it's manageable. And of course you can ask yourself, why would I drink it if I don't like it? But we all know stuff like peer pressure and stuff like that. It's not like people are pressuring me into it. It's just, you know, sometimes in social surroundings or whatever. It's just you feel like you kind of should or whatever. I don't care. I don't know how to explain that better. But yeah, people are like, oh come on, just drink one. It's like if you say I'll really have to start saying I'm allergic to alcohol, because then people wouldn't ask me to do it. But if you just say you don't drink alcohol, people are like, come on, just one, like one little beer. What's the worst that can happen? And the thing is, it's not that I fear something might happen. It's just that I really just don't like the taste. If I were to say no, I don't smoke weed, no, I don't take heroin, people would be like, yeah, of course, sure, no problem. If I said I don't eat meat, and people wouldn't be like, come on, one steak. I mean, some people would, but people wouldn't be like, come on, just eat a little bit. Eat these ribs, man. Just try this burger. No, people wouldn't. But with alcohol, it's just so socially acceptable to drink alcohol that people are weirded out if others don't do it. And the thing is, with why I brought up Radler or the beer juice, I don't see those. I don't see those projectiles. Is people ask me, what, you really don't drink anything? I'm like, no, usually I don't. Like every now and then I might drink a beer or a Radler. And the funny thing, almost every single time, people are like, yeah, but Radler, that's just like beer juice. That's just not alcohol. Of course it is. But it's not regarded as such. People just... It's like the people who just rag on pineapple on pizza. That's not real pizza. Of course it is. Just because you don't like it doesn't make it not pizza. I mean, I don't like it, but it's still pizza. And the funny thing is, people would much rather have me not drink alcohol at all than me having me drink Radler or beet juice. That's so weird to me. It's every time it's like, yeah, of course, if you want me to drink alcohol, then I'll take a Radler. They're like, come on, just take something different. And I'm like, it's either no alcohol or a Radler. They just pick one, but they usually They much rather have me not drink any alcohol than Radler, and it's so weird. I'm gonna look at the chat, and if Mr. Borty Lee is in there talking about that Radler is not real alcohol, then that just proves my point. Alright, where was I? Drugs are no bueno, true. In America, they just call it beer. Not really. I heard that many people can't look up with their tongue out. You should try it to see if you can do it. Enrico, are you really gonna try every single childish joke in the book? Are you really gonna do that? I'm not gonna do that. Future Borty and future Cactus will know. I can't, because 2045 I'm long gone, but you will make it. 2045? I'll be alive by then. Cactus, I don't want to talk about drugs anymore. Also, Cactus, I really don't like to drink it. Why don't they let me be? Yeah, I know. Tell me what you think about Super Mario the movie. That's a good topic. Alright. What I'm gonna say might sound like I'm hating on it, but I'm really not. So I stayed up. What hit me? Like, seriously, what hit me? Once again, I don't know what. Was there? I don't know. Whatever. I stayed up yesterday because for us it was the trailer or the direct started at, like, what was it? 10:05 p.m. So yeah, I stayed up a little longer. Usually I'm in bed by 10 because I gotta go to work and shit. But yeah, I stayed up to watch the trailer because I was not sure what to think about it. Like, a animated Mario movie, that actually sounds good. Voiced by Chris Pratt and Jack Black and such, that doesn't sound good at all. Like, I love Jack Black, but that doesn't sound good at all. So I waited for the trailer, and lo and behold, it looks good from a, like, animated graphical standpoint. It looks beautiful. But then again, it is, wait, triples your shot permanently but reduces your attack speed. Yes, please. Oh, come on, look at that, look at that. Ain't that amazing? It is made by Illumination. For anyone who doesn't know, they are the ones, they are the studio behind Despicable Me and the Minions and such. And they know what they're doing when it comes to animation. They really, really do. It looks beautifully made. And the first half of the trailer with Bowser and the penguins looks delightful. Like, it looks really, really good. And Bowser, like Jack Black as Bowser, with his voice but made deeper and all, that sounds pretty good. And also, you see the animations, they basically took some of his facial expressions and put it on Bowser, which is so interesting. But yeah, basically they made Bowser after him, and it just really looks cool. It sounds cool, whatever. And then Mario comes, and I gotta say, first of all, he looks weird. The Mario design looks really, really weird. But I think, oh shit, I screwed up royally there. It looks weird, but I think I can get accustomed to it. I can just, while watching or whatever, I don't think that it would bother me for a long time. It would bother me in the beginning, but yeah. It's just in my opinion, weird design choice to make him a little bit more realistic in a cartoony way. If that makes sense. But yeah, it looks weird to me, but I think I would be fine with it while watching it. And then he opens his mouth. And instead, I mean, we all knew that it wouldn't be a stereotypical Italian accent. Why did we know that? Because they, like Illumination all, and I think even Miyamoto himself, they said it wouldn't. Okay, let's see. Dashing through enemies? Yeah, sure. Because they just didn't want to go there. And sure, let's deal some damage. But yeah, the voice is just Chris Pratt, and that just doesn't work at all, in my opinion. Then again, it just said like 2 lines in the trailer. The one thing that I have to say about this trailer, and again, it probably sounds negative, and I don't know if it is positive or negative. It's just something that I observed. It looks so incredibly Illumination. Like it basically screams that it is made by Illumination. It just the humor, the little bit of humor that is in the trailer, because I mean it was like a 1 minute something trailer. The little bit of humor that's in there feels so by the books, I would say. Like the whole thing with the penguins in the beginning throwing snowballs at Bowser, and then the zoom out to show that it doesn't do shit. And then the Penguin King being like, "Do you yield?" As if it did something to him. It feels like another Illumination movie. And I mean, it is another Illumination movie, so it's not really a bad thing. But to me, from the trailer, and only from the trailer so far, of course, the movie doesn't feel like it needed to be a Mario movie. You know what I mean? I don't think that the Mario franchise really adds to the movie. But then again, like I said, it's just the first trailer. It's just a first, the first thoughts. So it could be a great movie. It could be a freaking fantastic movie. It could be a shit movie. Like that's all of that are possibilities. I just guess it will be a decent movie. I don't think it will be a great movie. I think it will be a decent movie. I'm very curious to hear Charlie Day as Luigi, because that guy has a very distinct voice, and many people said that he would probably have made been a better choice for Mario, and I would agree. But again, I have only seen a trailer. What I can say though is that I've also seen at least the Mario parts from the Mario parts from the trailer. I've also seen in Italian and French, and both of those have way better voices for Mario. So overall, what do I think about the Mario movie? I was not looking forward to it. I'm still not really looking forward to it. I am intrigued? No, curious. I'm curious about how it will be in the end. But I wouldn't hold my breath that it will be a good movie or a great movie. It will make shit tons of money, and there will be many more, without a doubt. There might even be a Mario Cinematic Universe, or as people have speculated, a Super Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe. Because now we have Sonic movie and animated Mario movie, and technically an animated Pokemon movie. So there is a possibility of that. But yeah, it will make so much money, and there will be many more Mario movies. And there will be, let's face it, there will be a post-credit scene. Because that's what movies nowadays do. And that's just the thing. It just feels like just another movie. Which it is. It is just another movie. But I was hoping for a bit more for a Mario movie. But then again, I also wasn't really hoping for much, because it is a Mario movie. I don't think that there will ever be a movie that captures Mario, like the game. I don't know. Anyway, right now the boss is about to appear. I want to level up at least once more. Great. And also I want to take a look at the chat. And Max von der Bahn says, Radler is no alcohol. Thank you, Max. Then, if you really want to end your stream soon, do a little small talk on a voice channel later. Shouldn't be a regret. Thanks for the whatever the word is. Thanks for putting that out there. But I'm sorry today. When I'm ending the stream, I will just go probably take a shower and then go to bed. I'm pooped, as they say. Rene hate cactus. No, I'm not hating on it. I also heard that Control W is an Easter egg in Bounty for One. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna try that, but right now I couldn't tell you what Control and W does on the keyboard. But no, I'm absolutely not gonna try it. Oh, one more thing about the Mario movie. It seems to be an isekai story. If you don't know what an isekai story is, it's a term in anime, manga, games and stuff. It's where a character... I was dashing. How did that hit me mid-dash? I don't know, whatever. It's where a character gets transported into another world, dimension, whatever. And they usually are like the chosen one or the one or whatever. It's just, you know, all of those, oh, we summoned you, great hero from another world. And the hero's like, what? What is happening to me? I don't understand anything because this is a whole new world to me. And everyone is counting on them and stuff like that. And, oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, whenever you take 2 damage in a row, heal for 2 health would be great. Gain 60% critical hit chance, but deal 2 times less damage. That sucks. I mean, it's great, but that sucks. This one, Steam Boots. You reload all your dashes at once. Dashing uses all your slots in succession. Gain 1 dash. There is a... What's the word I'm looking for? There is an achievement if you use this with 10 or more dashes. But I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna go for the safe route. Okay, Mario Pirates hoping for a little Mario. Haha. Alice in Wonderland stuff. Kinda, yes. Kinda. Although Alice in Wonderland, not really, because she didn't have to save. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think an isekai has to have the protagonist like save the world, the town, the city, the universe, whatever. I think it has to. The protagonist has to be like the savior or something. But I could be wrong on that part. Because Alice didn't really save anyone in Wonderland. I mean, 1 or 2 people, of course, but it was not a story about her being a hero or whatever. Alice in Wonderland was just a weird fever dream. And I've read it. I've read the book, the original in English, and I gotta tell you, it's fun as hell. Like, there are jokes. I had to pause quite often to tell someone what I just read because I love the way it was written. Although sometimes it is quite hard to understand. Like, it's a weird one, but I do say I could absolutely recommend. I could recommend Alice in Wonderland, and also Through the Looking Glass, which is technically like the second part. And in some movies and stories, it's basically one and the same. Like, they usually do Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass in one. But it's technically 2 different stories where she goes to Wonderland in 2 different ways. One being through the rabbit hole and the other one being Through the Looking Glass. But yeah, it's a weird book, but it's really fun. And it's incredibly creative because it can come across as just someone rambling about their weirdest ideas and just being like, okay, how weird can I get? But it's also kinda like it makes sense in and of itself, which kinda it's just weird. It's hard to explain. But Alice in Wonderland, really interesting book. Also, say no to drugs. But Alice in Wonderland, I think, is one of the very first, or not first, but one of those examples of like something where people are like, oh, I wonder what they were on when they were writing this, ha ha ha. Because yeah, it feels, oh damn it, feels like a fever dream, it really does. All right, the latest movie, she was the savior, kinda. Yeah, but also, yeah, I haven't seen the latest movie. I've seen the regular Alice in Wonderland, the first Disney movie, like The one with Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter and stuff. It was weird. Like, not in a good way. It was just weird. Anyway, I really gotta go. I gotta go to sleep soon. I'm tired. I did the best I could, but I'm so slow right now. Like, my reflexes are just the worst. So, thank you nerds so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next stream. Hope to see you in the comment sections of my videos, because I mean, I do like comments. I do like people telling me what they think about my content. Stuff like that. Renegade Sleeptus? Exactly. Just Sleepy Cactus also possible, but yes, Renegade Sleeptus. I'm gonna go to bed quite soon. It's just 9:15, so I really shouldn't, but I'm just so tired. Thank you for stopping by, everyone who stopped by. Thank you for watching in the future, everyone who watches in the future. And I gotta say, whatever. I don't really have anything to say except like and subscribe.